About yesterday?
Good, good. Got back on the field and got a chance to get some things right.
What were things that you were looking for specifically to see signs of growth or things that were encouraging in practice yesterday?
Just making sure that we come back out to work like we had been working before, and with the same energy and focus to get better, and making sure that we make the corrections that we made from the mistakes that we made in the game on Monday, and then advancing and getting ready for Samford.
And did you see that energy similar?
Absolutely. I mean, our guys love to compete. They love to compete. They love to go out and work and practice, and I don't expect for that to change.
I was going to say, Devin Hodges is probably one of the best college quarterbacks in FCS history. What are you seeing from him in tape, and how can you guys look at that?
Well, you can tell that he have a really good understanding of their offense, what they're doing, and they throw the ball around. And so they get the ball to their guys and let them make plays, and he do a good job of orchestrating his offense. And again, we got to put in our keys, and we have to get some pressure on them. And our DB is going to be up for a challenge Saturday, and I know Coach Barnett have those guys ready.
On the flip side, what are you saying from their defense?
Their defensively, they have a defensive end that's one of the better defensive end probably at FCS, and then probably have like three or four returning starters, and 4-3, some things that we've seen in practice from our defense. We just got to go play ball. We got to go execute.
When you were playing, did you ever play a game like this? Did you guys go anywhere like in the SEC or ACC and play?
Yeah. I don't know. No, we didn't play the SEC. We played Big East, and when I played, that was a long time ago.
What was that experience like?
It was cool. You had something to prove. You know, go out and prove that you can play at the best of them as well.
How important are these early games to the evaluation process of finding out your rotations, the guys you want out there on the field in certain situations?
I think every game you go out, you're always evaluating where you're at and how can you get better. And again, I think from game 1 to game 2, you make your most improvements, and we're looking for our team guys to go out and improve dramatically in this football game. But again, I think every opportunity, a chance to get better and evaluate what you have, and make sure you got the right guys in the right place, and they're doing exactly what you asked them to do.
Do you expect to have Landon Dickerson available?
You never know. We're gonna see. Again, he had an ankle injury. Don't know how he's gonna respond to it. And big guys respond a little different than smaller guys when it comes to ankles.
Would if he's unable to go, would Derek Kelly slide outside more than likely?
There's a chance we'll move our offensive line around to make sure that we got the best 5 in there to help us win this ball game.
Having a guy like Derek who's really played everywhere but center, I think, on the line across the time here. How nice is it to have a guy who's got so much experience everywhere?
It's great. I mean, a guy that can play multiple positions up front is always good. You know, you like to just have all guys in one spot and let them get a synergy and get comfortable doing it. But to have a veteran guy like Derek is great to have and give you some more options.
With all the injuries on the O-line, is there any chance that the freshmen might play?
There's always a chance. I mean, I think with the new rules, there's always a chance. And again, we'll always do what's best for our team, and playing one of those guys what's best for our team is what we'll do.
Amari Gaynor, there's any timeline on him returning to action?
He's out here now. He's running around. I don't think Amari is 100%, but he's getting closer.
Is Zaquandre all right?
Yes. He had a great practice yesterday. He was excited, had a lot of energy, and really got things rolling. And looking forward to him having another great practice today. And looking forward to him helping us out on Saturday.
Do you think the gap between the FBS level and the FCS level, has that narrowed at all in the last 10, 20 years?
No, I don't think so. I think it's kind of going the opposite way now just because of how everything is set up. And you got different levels and different revenue now. So it's tough, but you have some good players at the FCS level, and they just don't have as much depth as other schools.
There's been a lot of talk in college football about limiting the amount of games you can play against FCS and that sort of thing. What are your thoughts on that?
I really don't have any thoughts on that. We're just trying to win the ball game this week.
Coach, when your offense is at its best, is it with a shorter bench, kind of a rotation of receiver, 4 or 5 guys, or is it at its best when there's 8, 9 guys rolling in there?
No, it's best when everyone to execute. You know, whoever's in there when they execute the assignments that they're supposed to do. That's when it's best. Getting the right guys in there to understand what to do, and then execute the plays efficiently enough. We got to be consistent in our execution, and I think that comes with getting more consistent play out of guys.
We saw Janarius and Corey Durden kind of flash a few times in that game. How did they play overall?
J-Rod played really well. Corey did too. You know, for Corey to get in there and make the play that he did, I was very excited. I know Coach Odell raved about him in the meeting, just how he came out and played, and really impressed with what he did. And I think Corey will only get better at it. I will say throughout spring ball and training camp, he's been one of those guys that been totally focused on him and getting better so he can help his football team.
And Marvin Wilson, how did he look in his first game back?
Good. Good for a guy that kind of missed most of training camp and getting a big guy, getting in football shape. And I think having that week before the game helped him a little bit, but the rest that he got in, he did a good job for us.
Is Samford 100% back healthy?
He's back. He practiced yesterday. I can't say he's 100% now. If I had to give you a percentage, I would say probably 90%. But he's back. He did some really good things for us yesterday.
All right, thank you, Coach.